Good morning, welcome to ABC 123 Trader. Today is August 22nd, 2023. It's a couple minutes before the open. Still on the road, but I said I'd decided to hopefully try to get you a video here. See if we can get a good trade day in. And we'll go from there. And so, as you can see, the market's been going up, but what I really want to show you is, because I haven't been around lately, so I'm busy on a little kind of a mini vacation. So what I want to show you is from the top down chart what has been happening here. So we've had a long pullback of how many days? Look how long that is. Now we're getting a first retracement. So let's see if we can get some vibration and a buyback on a sell phase. We've had buy phase work well, sell phase work well, buy phase that totally failed, and now we've had a sell phase that is worked properly. We look like we can get retraced to 15.2 and we can go from there. So let's see what happens first thing in the morning. We'll look at, I was setting up my support and resistance line, so I'm thinking this is where the cap is going to hit if it does. We are on an uptrend, as you can see, everything pointing up, and we'll see where the crossover is. If we can get a quick sell off into the resistance zones and then it turns around, maybe we can buy back in and have a good run for the day. Let's see what happens here. Market's just going to be opening. Oh, it's actually open right now, and we'll go from there. So we can take a look at really quickly at the 5-second chart. We're kind of like in unknown territory. There's no trending of green or red. So as you can see, that was your green trend, your unknown green trend. So right now, we'll let them just do a quick pull down. We'll get this thing set up here. So let them try to find some areas of interest to buy in. We'll look at our numbers on the sell-off. So we went from 94 to 73 within not even a minute yet. So it is falling like a stone. We'll let them push down. Maybe we can get to the resistance 3 level, resistance 2 or resistance 1. We'll see how far it goes within a minute because of the volatility. And as you can see, if you think about it, well, this is a let me see here. That's a 2-minute chart analysis. And this is, I think is it 5 second or 2? I can't remember. We'll see what the ATR says right away here. We'll go from there. We have a slope of a negative 0.08, and then while that thing's pushing down for a little bit, I'll let them play. Give them a few minutes to settle out. Just moving some of these charts out of the way. What I also want to show you, I had 4 charts here. So on the 1 hour chart, you can see we're doing a really good pullback. So basically, I'm looking for to buy in, possibly within this zone here. This whole big area. It could be where it broke out, or at the 1244 zone, or right down to the 14,690, because this is where the high volume put of control is on a 5-minute chart. It is within in the upper area, but we'll see. We'll see if it just does a quick snapback and goes forward, but we don't know. And that's on the 1 hour chart. And the thing is we are going back into a buy phase because we're finally breaking this trend after 13 days. So also, I just want to see where my upper area is. I was looking at the high volume zones. So this is the area I'm really interested in. Remember, this is a 480-minute chart, so you've got a few bars of a good runner. And yeah, that's it. So that will be about it for those charts. So I'm going to keep it in my 1 hour shorter time frame, see how aggressive the candle is, and maybe we can buy back in. Move that back. And this is the main trade chart, and then we'll look at the 1 minute candle, and then oh no, this is my main chart for trading. So on the one, oh, they're both 5. Okay, never mind. I thought it was one was 1 and 1 was 5. So what we're going to be looking for is I'm going to be checking out. Let's move this across. That was our high volume sell first thing in the morning. First minute where the highest volume is, or the first 5 minutes. Oh, it is a 1 minute chart. I don't know why I said 5 twice. So So this is where it is after the first minute. It's 72. We'll see if it bounces here. Will it go to the volume point, or will it go to the VWAP? Or is this going to push down until 10 o'clock and we can buy back in? So that's what I'm going to be watching. Move this back. We're at 66. Yeah, my data's not moving again. I'm having an issue once again. I'm going to put the video on pause and see if I can fix this issue here. Okay, I'm back. I had a major hiccup on my system. I actually restarted my computer and I lost all the indicators on this one chart. All my other charts are working. So something had a major hiccup on my system that lost my templates on it. So I'm just building up my charts. So as you can see, it did drop down to 15,017. I'm still going to let it run down until the times that we had set up. I think we had it. This is the 5 minute. So we're still waiting for this area to come down for the turnaround. Maybe it's around 10:30. We'll find out. And I'll just add a couple of indicators here to see what's happening. We know where the volume point of control is. Let's see where we can see any areas of interest. I said 14,960. You can see where all this volume is here. Let's just open up the volume point of control. There, so you see it just dropped again. So the main point looks like 14,997, somewhere in that area from this whole area. So, and we're below the 70% zone. So let them play down until we get here, and then they'll probably creep it back. Now, if we also do some other analysis, such as Fibonacci retracements, we'll do a Fibonacci retracement, see where 61.8% is. So as you can see, it literally hit the 61.8 at 1517. So they might go from here. Let's see, stay in draw mode. Okay, so I went down to, and let's see if we go. Let me see if it works. Let's see where we are here. Did it reverse up? So we'd have to go to 1580 or 38. So that's continuation. So we'll find out. So we'll just let it just work its way. And what I'm going to do is I'm also going to add a time scanner. See if there's any consistent times here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to add the time scanner. I also had the trend cloud. Was it the trend cloud original? Yeah, this one's fine. But what I'll do is I'm just going to turn everything off except for the foundation line, these two lines here. Just want to see if there's going to be any bounce action on there. Good enough. We'll do that. Oh yeah, on the time scanner I don't want it as very sensitive, so I'm going to put it up to 5 minute analysis. There we go. That'll be good enough for now. So we had time failure for the buy. We're right in that sweet spot zone here, as you can see. So it could be we might be bouncing up, but it is squeezing down. Looks like 11:10 might be our buy-in time, or 10:40. We'll find out. It's I just want to make sure everything's set up properly. I'll watch this phase go down because now they're consolidating. We are getting some buy data here, higher buy block numbers, as you can see. Nothing major yet, but it's just holding. And then, so this is an area I'm going to be looking at if it starts breaking out. For now, I'll adjust it accordingly. The other thing what we have so far, let's go back into the 5-second chart. Where we are is we're right in the 50% line of overnight session. So let's see if we can get a deeper retracement. We're right all within those sweet spot areas. If we can get down to the bottom range, I said 1960, there's 1940. That could happen. We don't know yet. We did have a lot of selling pressure first thing in the morning, so still keep on running down. Not sure yet, so I'm just going to give it some time. and then we'll just stay out of all that noise. And then once this thing starts crossing over down here, then we can possibly buy in. So we'll just give it some time. I'm going to open up this chart a little bit more. There you go. And if you look at the candles, oh, that's what I don't have on here. Do I have volume bars? I'm on high volume bars. I don't have stop outs. That's okay. It doesn't really matter once you start trading it. I'll put a VWAP in there though, and then I'll put in volume bars. But what I'll do is I'm going to turn this to 99, 99. This is yellow red, so 1.75, 1.75. There we go. I just want to look at the super high volume. So we had high volume here, the computer was crashing, so now I gotta wait, be patient and see if there's gonna be another high volume bar for turnaround. Doji candle here. Let it keep on grinding down. You want to get down to the 15,494.80 area. And let's see if we can see any price action for change. Let this grade go down. So what I'm going to show you as well is, while this thing is working its way, and I have to watch because I really had a brain or a hiccup here. The MACD scan has a number of indicators that not indicators, but a lot of different mathematical algorithms that I use. And what I usually try to do, even though this one failed right here, many times is on a higher time frame or even a lower time frame. When this thing crosses over, this is one of the best areas possibility for a sell-off. It did take a lot longer, but it worked here. As you can see, it worked here perfectly. This one did not, but that's 4 in the morning. I don't trade the English session, so I don't know. And so what I'm going to do is, when this thing comes down farther and farther, I'll look at my time, I'll see the energies and everything, I'll try to decide. I also, when I designed the MACD, or this MACD scan, it looks for future events, but it also looks for where the gold bars are high energy movements, or silver high energy movement to the downside. So you can see we had a crazy sell-off, still a lot more crazy sell-off. And then what I'm going to see is, in these sweet spots zones, as you can see where it peaks off and turns around, this one didn't work from this chart, but this one did. As you can see, when it enters and leaves, away we go. Let's see if I can move this up here. Same thing on this area. As soon as we cross over, it hit a peak zone. It looks like we're peaking out. As soon as we cross over, away we go. Many times it works, but you also look at energy. We look at our buying and selling pressure, and we're having a really good pullback. If you look at it on this chart here, see, this is a, you got to think about it. If this is a 8-hour chart, it's already pulled this much on a positive bar. So let's see if it can squeeze down to the sweet spot of 64 that I was looking for by the time it hits. And maybe, what time does this finish up? 10 o'clock. So it'll be interesting. So we'll see what happens. Unless if this is the final candle for a major sell-off. So we'll go from there. Because we're 4 minutes to the top of the hour anyways, so 10 o'clock is coming in. So here's the volume point of control. Oh, that's actually, it's a tight volume point of control now of the current session. So we're just breaking out. So it looks like it's a tight squeeze. What, 15,120? Oh, well, it's actually a big area personally. So let's move this down. Give it some time. We had a lot of high volume in this zone here and then nothing. So we've got some big numbers there. Let's open this up a little bit more so we can see exactly what's happening. Crank this up a little bit more. There we go. Perfect. Negative 1286 to 3 positive 3.56. We're below the 50% marker on right here. So this is one of the sweet spot zones I was looking at. And then this is my ultimate sweet spot, and we'll find out. Somewhere that volume point of control. And we're just going to let it push. And then what I'm going to take a look at as well. Oh, we actually broke that. It might be changing. We'll see. And we'll open that up. Is it going to lock up again? So we're at 15,000 right now. That. Let's just get it set up a little bit better here. There we go. That's what I was missing. I knew I was missing something here. Put the EFAN indicator in here. I want to look at my zones of interest here. Okay, so we're at the resistance 1 level. This is what I was missing. I said I was missing something. This support level 1. This is a 4-hour order block. This will be, so this is all that region I'm looking at. Let's see if we can push down, push down, push down, hit an order block, or hit these zones and then fire up. So if we already went from close to a resistance 4 level, it will usually might hit to a support 1, so within this zone, and then maybe we can turn around. And that's a 45 to a 50 level, so we're really close. We're at 15,000 psychological number. 1 minute before 10. I'm going to see if there's any crazy price action for high volume going up and down. We're below VWAP, so there's actually a transition back to a sell-off, but we'll find out. At 44 is resistance 4, so now we know that is going to be a blockage. So what I can do, just seeing if there's any price action. 43, 44, yeah, that sounds about right. I just want to, and we're not crossing over yet. So let's see what price action is on this one. No buying and selling. 30, 40, 44, 50, yeah. Getting a high volume bar here because it's 10 o'clock. This is cash is closing. Five, 6, 5, 7. If I was going to buy in, if it breaks into this zone here, I'll buy in back to this zone here. There's still high energy here though. So this is what I'm waiting for. And I'm just curious. Yeah, so we're in the sell-off phase right now here. So we're just we haven't seen this thing turn around yet. So I'll just give it a little more time to grind. I would love to see it 60-50 for the buy-in. This is what I'm waiting for, actually. And then probably this is our support and resistance is right in this zone. On a 5-minute chart, we can also add for fun, just to see if there's any major stop outs as well. For I'll put it for 2. Let's just make it thicker. Green for beige, and then blue for, or whatever. Just change the colors. So you have a lot of stop out sections. Let's find out here. Remember, this is the mark. This is where the 4-hour order block is. So this is what I'm really curious about. So the stop outs are all up here. So they created. Oh, that's too dark about blue. Let's just do this here. And beige. Let's just go uptrend for, I'll do green again, I guess. Light green, downtrend. Good enough. Something so we can see the charts here. It's holding at 15,015 right now. So, yeah, it's stopping at the resistance one. I'm breaking in. I'm going to go, I hate to do it, but I'm going to go for it.
Order filled.
I'm going to buy bid. Maybe we can get to the... We'll find out. If I can get into the 70 zone to here, then we're good to go. I can go to, I don't like it. We'll have to see if it breaks 25 to 27, if it does, or resistance 2. I'll take a look in the 1 minute chart so we can see a little bit better. So basically where my area of interest will be somewhere right about here if I can get to the level. We got 132 to 10, so I can do a quick scalp.
Order submitted.
Somewhere right around there. Yeah, if it breaks to 200, I'll shut her down really quick. What? How many minutes are we? 10:05. I'll just close it for now. So I'm not ready for it yet. Oh, break even, go figure with the slippage, so I'm down $5. I'm just waiting for it. It needs to have one bounce here. You got a doji candle here. We're not ready for the turnaround yet. We do have a couple of good numbers here. 537 is actually a really good number for a buy-in, actually. That is actually a good number on a 5-minute chart. So I am going to do it again. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get back into... I should have seen the 537. I didn't see that. And now we can push it back probably to the 40 level or back to the volume point of control. We'll watch the volume point of control right now. They are doing higher selling numbers, but that's okay. It looks like 44 is our tap marker. So I'll let them grind for a while. But it should come down. There should be another sell-off within that zone. So we have to really watch it. We're at 26. So we can get to the 40. There's a lot of resistance right in this zone here. Let's check on the 1 minute charts where... Oh, we did break this. This is good. And then we got a 455 here. So this is where the higher area of interest is for the tap off. What time do we have? We're 10:07. Let's
Order submitted.
see if we can get one more in there. We'll shut her down.
Order
I'll
filled.
put somebody in the account. 130. We're right on that line there, but it should bounce on. Could bounce at 37.38. It's not ready yet. It's where there's a 44 marker there. What I'm looking at. Sorry guys, I should talk a little bit more. There it goes. It's not ready yet. What I'm looking at. See that 1083 here? It needs to punch that. So I did a good pushback, but once it breaks that, but I want to see it pulled out a little bit farther and then punch. Because we're playing on sensitivity right now. So it's hitting this marker. I want it to go farther down. As you can see, there's high volume sell-off right now. Also on this chart, we're close to the trend tracker with some red sell-off. We had some selling pressure here. So I really wanted to just break down. And then once it breaks down, we can go for it again. And I'll watch this pattern here to see if she's chattering. And as you can see, we're still below the VWAP. So, and we got a 537 here. So if it does hit 537 twice, maybe we can buy in. This energy is not ready yet. This energy is negative. So we were just trying to take a quick retracement trade and then go from there. Right now, on a 5-minute chart, what the EFON indicator is doing is you can see a green. You know what I'll do, so you can understand a little bit more. Let's make the wick size. I wanted a 3, just thicker, so you can see. So as you can see, the wick is green, but the candle is red. So they were buying in. It was actually positive buying pressure while it was pushing down. So they're buying into the trade here. I would really love to see it just sell off to hit this order block so we can buy in. This is where my ultimate goal would be. And if it's at 72, 60s and 70s, it's right in that sweet spot area. So I'll bring it here. Let's open up this chart. Let's clean it all up. I don't need lines anymore. But as you can see, this is the area I'm looking for. And I'll put a region again. And that's at 72. And that's at 40, no, 18. So I said somewhere right in this zone here. That's the area I'm looking at. You got resistance here, resistance here, resistance here. The 83 is the one we have to go for. After 83, then we can go up to the 100 area. We have to see if it's going to play on the 24-25 zone. So it's trying again. Where are we here? See, it hit that swing low. We're at 12. It hit this 1244 marker actually. And it needs to break, yeah, that 44.87 as well. So all that high volume zone. Once it breaks, then we can go again. Oh, I literally tapped the line. So we're good there. Let's try it again. Let's put it back to the main chart where I wanted, 60-minute chart. Move this across. Okay, so we're at volume point of control here. And if it does keep on going, then if we can break through all this stuff, I just want them to play. And let this pull out a little bit more. It looks like around 10:40. We've got another half an hour. Buy-ins are coming in. This is a good thing. Let's check the 1-minute chart. Okay, we'll buy bid again.
Order submitted.
Might be a little too late here.
Order filled.
Let's see if we can get to the 455 level. Or we can get to this level at 60. Where else can we go on that one? high volume right there. Can we break through it? Okay, we did. Really? 162, 22.45,
Order
done.
filled.
Now we're done for today. $385 for today. Playing the reversal pattern, and we're still in that tight spot there. Let me see, how long is this video? 24 minutes. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of too bad my system crashed in the morning, but that's okay. We have to wait for the major sell-off. So it was usually, like I said, the 10 o'clock could be the turnaround time. I still think it still wants to do a retrace for the second event, and that's when the big move comes. Not sure, but yeah. So we're all moving down. It went a little bit farther down to the 15,000 marker, and it's playing quite. It's quite whippy right now. And we are at the 50 marker, so I just want to cash out right by the high volume mark, and we are in that swing area. So if you have any questions, you can always email me at abc123traders. Just make sure you pinpoint your trades. Trade safe, guys, and you have a great day. Take care.